Hey guys, I'm Rebecca from WatchMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 20 hilarious impressions by celebrities.
All of you.
He doesn't do anything.
Give it up for John Legend.
That means we're looking at the best, most memorable, most random, or most unexpected impressions and impersonations performed by celebrities or other famous people. However, we are excluding ones regularly performed on SNL, like Tina Fey doing Sarah Palin, as well as celebrities who are known for their impressions, like Jim Carrey and Frank Caliendo. All right, let's get to the list. Number 20, Tom Hiddleston as Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. We don't know what's more impressive. The fact that Tom Hiddleston can recite the pivotal diner scene between Al Pacino and Robert De Niro from the 1995 crime film Heat from memory, or the fact that he straight up becomes both men in the process.
You do what you do, I do what I gotta do. If I'm there and I gotta put you away, I won't like it.
With De Niro sitting right there next to him, Hiddleston can't hide behind the camera.
What if you do got me boxed in? I'm not gonna put you down.
Thankfully, his impression garnered a round of applause from the legendary actor, and it's easy to see why. Number 19, Justin Timberlake as Jimmy Fallon.
It's gotten worse?
Yeah, I think it's gotten worse.
Well,
I don't think.
I mean,
I never do that though. I don't know. I don't
I'm
remember.
getting laughs from the Roots every time I do it.
With the amount of time these two celebs spend together, it's no wonder they've picked up on each other's mannerisms. Timberlake stopped by Late Night with Jimmy Fallon in 2013 to promote his album The 2020 Experience, and managed to impress the audience with his impression of the late night host.
And then
So give me 4 books to read. Give me 4 books. So when are you supposed to be done? He said, tomorrow.
it's not me. It's not an impression of me at
Say, come
all.
on, my man.
Despite Fallon's claims that it's gotten worse over the years, Timberlake is clearly dialed into his friend's movements, particularly when he gets frustrated.
You do this thing where you're like,
My hands are.
yeah, your hands in you're just kind of like, yeah, like that. Yeah.
Number 18, Drake as Lil Wayne.
Impersonations are my thing, like, you know, amongst my friends, not like in public. But I'm decent at mimicking.
In an interview with English DJ Tim Westwood, Drake refused to let the host's posing and purple shirt distract him, and proceeded to deliver a top-notch impression of Lil Wayne, also known as Wheezy, also known as Shrimp Daddy. With a throaty pitch, Drizzy knocked it out of the park with his label mate's comedic yet serious demeanor, and made sure that it was all in good fun.
Yo, Weezy, it's been a minute. Tell us what's happening, man.
Yeah. You know, I mean, chilling, man. You know, I just been like vibing out. You know, Carter 4 and store. That's it.
Westwood maintained an intensely engaged presence, thus allowing his guest more freedom to hilariously clown on his good pal.
Yeah, shout out to Kobe. But yeah, you know, that's my dog.
That's classic Wayne. But that's my dog. That's my
man.
brother. You know, I do it all in good fun, man.
Number 17, Anne Hathaway as Matthew McConaughey. Anne Hathaway visited Jimmy Kimmel Live in 2019 to promote her film Serenity, in which she stars opposite everyone's favorite shirtless Texan, Matthew McConaughey. Having spent a considerable amount of time with the actor, Hathaway managed to pick up on some of his unique verbal and physical habits.
Football. Football. I like it. I like the Tennessee Titans. I like the Patriots. God bless America.
While her inflection leaves something to be desired, the way she stares off into the distance while waxing poetic about football proves that she has the McConaughey spirit in her.
Intentionality with the football, passing it down the line. It's a great game, great invitation to the world.
Number 16, Julie Bowen as Sofia Vergara.
No, she said today, she goes, what are you going to wear for Ellen? And I said, you know, I'm going to wear, she goes, is it cocktail?
When you work side by side with someone for multiple years, it's only natural that you'll pick up on how they walk, talk, and act. This is doubly true for actors, whose job literally requires them to become someone else. This allowed Julie Bowen to learn how to mimic her Modern Family co-star Sofia Vergara so well, it's kinda scary.
I don't know why it sounds like that, but I did tell her that.
And you were right.
Is it cocktail? That's what she always asks. Yeah.
Bowen's Vergara impression is spot on, and her willingness to bust it out when her colleague is present is a testament to their friendship. Number 15, Dwayne Johnson as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, so you gotta be like, I was Australia, I've got to do that.
According to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the best way to get chummy with Arnold Schwarzenegger is to perfect your impression of him. The film star and one-time governor of California has one of the most unique voices in the business, which means everyone and their grandmother has come out with their version of it at one point or another.
And he caught on to it, and he was like, what is that?
What does this say?
I just surrounded by assassins. Read this for me. What is this?
The Rock's version involves a lot of mumbling, but generally gets the point across. Number 14. Will Ferrell as Harrison Ford. During a visit to the Graham Norton show to promote Anchorman 2: The Legend Continues, Will Ferrell and Christina Applegate both tried their hand at impersonating their co-star Harrison Ford.
He's a low-key guy.
He's like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? He's got an earring.
While Applegate's impression is more of a playful caricature, Ferrell fully commits to the bit, doing an impressive job of capturing Ford's curmudgeonly demeanor.
I killed 4 men in Okinawa.
WW2.
And that was 2 weeks ago.
Ferrell even does a decent job of getting Ford's voice right, much to the delight of the crowd.
Like, so what are we
That's
doing?
it.
Is it true that he didn't bother to... Is it...
What's going on here?
Number 13. Denzel Washington as Jay-Z. So, apparently Denzel Washington can do it all. During a visit to the Queen Latifah show in 2014, the two-time Oscar winner discussed his friendship with Jay-Z, even mentioning how he gifted Jigga Man a few lyrics while the two were in the studio one time.
Whoa. So he's like, so what you think, D? I was like, play that again.
Of course, the best part of the interview is when Washington seamlessly slips into an impersonation of Hova, complete with childish giggles and a version of the rapper's unmistakable way of speaking.
And he's, you know how he talk. Yeah, D, I'm gonna play this for you, D.
Number 12. Anna Kendrick as Kristen Stewart. Some impressions are so good, they're scary. Take Anna Kendrick's Kristen Stewart. During an interview with Jimmy Fallon, Kendrick transformed into the Twilight Star, perfectly capturing her awkward mannerisms and nervous speaking style.
Prom. Dancing. Not such a good idea for me.
What really sells this one is the uncanny way Kendrick manipulates her lips to look more like her subject. Kendrick claims she's done the impression for Stewart and that the actress admitted it was on point.
I did it to her, and she was like, oh man, I do that with my mouth. And I was like, you're doing it now, I know.
Honestly, once Kendrick starts her impression, it's easy to forget she isn't Kristen Stewart.
The Bellas are out of college, and they go on a USO tour, and there's like, hilarity ensues, so.
Oh my gosh.
Number 11. Jay Moore as Christopher Walken. Everyone has a Christopher Walken impression, and it's easy to understand why. With its unique cadence and fluctuating pitch, Walken's inflection is unlike any other.
Get me a big bowl. Pie, some ice cream on it. Good. Put some on your head.
While many have replicated the actor's manner of speech, including Bradley Cooper,
because he's not the normal guy who's like, hey, how you doing? It's not like that. He just sort of sits there in the makeup chair and he's like, pineapple. I like to eat it. And I'm like,
few knock it out of the park quite like Jay Moore. The comedian doesn't impersonate Walken, he becomes Walken.
Wow, I'll jump and beat you to the punch. It's good that you're here. 101 ESPN St. Louis Sports Station.
When Moore sat down with ESPN prior to Super Bowl 45, he leapt at the opportunity to show off his Walken and absolutely nailed it.
My Christopher Walken impression is one that follows really no pattern at all. It's its own entity. It's a dangling participle.
Number 10. Simon Helberg as Nicolas Cage. While this Big Bang Theory star has a slew of top-notch celebrity impressions in his repertoire, his Nick Cage is on a whole other level.
Dave, we have to have a serious talk.
During a visit to Late Show with David Letterman, Helberg busted out the ultimate party trick. For a brief moment, Simon Helberg ceases to exist, and the world is temporarily populated by not one, but two Nicolas Cages.
Now, you asked me to be on your show, but I don't know, you didn't tell me the temperature was going to be Arctic!
From the way he tenses up his body to the nasally voice and dramatic outburst, Helberg has clearly practiced this one in front of a mirror. Number 9. Dwayne Johnson as Kevin Hart, and Kevin Hart as Dwayne Johnson.
Hey, what's up, man? All right, cool. Good to see you, Rock. All right, what we got here?
When you get two celebs with as much combined charisma as these to impersonate each other, the results are obviously going to be hilarious. In 2016, Lad Bible got Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart to participate in a little role reversal, with both actors choosing to go completely over the top in their impersonations of the other.
I was the one I was just making everybody laugh. I was the one who I would throw my voice. I would throw my voice and be like, hey, he did the thing. And then he'd get into
Johnson and Hart have a ball, giggling like a couple of schoolboys at each other's parodies. We think it's safe to say this one is a tie.
Let's say we gotta wait, right? You're gonna pick it up. 9 times out of 10, you can't do a set with it.
Number 8. Jamie Foxx as John Legend.
John Legend singing the Toys R Us jingle.
Wheel of Musical Impressions is a recurring segment on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon that requires guests to impersonate a random singer to the tune of a random song. Each of Jamie Foxx's impressions is hilarious, but his version of John Legend singing the Toys R Us jingle is truly a sight to behold.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Fox commits completely, dropping his voice an octave or two in order to sound more like the Grammy-winning singer. We think if Toys R Us still existed, they would have their newest spokesman.
Maybe if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
Number 7. Benedict Cumberbatch as multiple celebrities. As if we needed another reason to love this immensely talented British actor, here comes a clip of him busting out a trio of spot-on impressions. Cumberbatch kicks things off with an Alan Rickman impersonation, no easy feat, and knocks it out of the park.
I did do an Alan Rickman, yeah.
Could we trouble you for a little of your Rickman?
What would you like me to say to you?
He then seamlessly transitions into David Tennant for a moment, before finishing things off with an impersonation of the man sitting next to him, host Jonathan Ross.
I'll do a little bit of you, though. Roger Wabbit, Wham Wow, Richmond Common, Waggadly.
Talk about a chameleon. Number 6. Matt Damon as Matthew McConaughey. What kind of imagery does the name Matthew McConaughey inspire? Well, you're probably thinking bongos, shirtless summer days, and long stares into the night sky.
All right. Oh, Christ.
During numerous appearances on Late Show with David Letterman, Matt Damon proved capable of combining the essentials for a solid McConaughey impression while demonstrating a masterful command of his fellow actors' vocal registry.
Mr. Soderbergh, today's scene I think would be a good opportunity for me to take my shirt off.
You might say the collective performances are a how-to for any aspiring McConaughey impressionist. Engage the audience, reference Texas, and always talk about taking your shirt off. Practice makes perfect.
If I win that Oscar this year, I'm gonna go over to Sochi, talk to that president they have over there, and me and him are gonna take our shirts off.
Number 5. Bradley Cooper as Owen Wilson.
I care desperately about what I do. Do I know what product I'm selling? No. Do I know what I'm doing today? No. But I'm here and I'm gonna give it my best shot.
Some of our greatest actors have the strangest of voices, including Owen Wilson. He doesn't exactly utilize his entire mouth when speaking, or talk from deep within, but rather communicates from one central region with a hushed tone.
Please stop belittling me.
Bradley Cooper superbly demonstrated this vocal style of speech on Inside the Actors Studio in a short yet remarkable impression.
Owen's like, Claire's mom made me feel her hooters.
Owen Wilson doesn't speak long sentences. It's always a rat-a-tat-tat delivery, and Cooper simply killed it. Number 4. Alec Baldwin as Tracy Morgan.
Beat me now. I only act out because I want your love. Dynamite!
It's always a special moment when a comedic actor impersonates a friend, and Alec Baldwin brought the goods for his Tracy Morgan impression on Conan.
Claire Copperthwaite is our script supervisor, and Claire's right there, and Tracy's on, and Tracy will go, yeah, so anyway, I want you, and Claire he'll go, I got it.
First, Baldwin set the stage with rich descriptions of an early morning memory, as an exhausted Morgan admired the performance skills of the Jackson 5. Although Baldwin's impression was brief, it highlighted the hard emphasis on a single word, and Tracy's refusal to acknowledge when he forgot his lines. Bravo, Mr. Baldwin. Although, we can't forget about Tina Fey's equally hilarious impression either.
Jack Human, the dude who was Wolverine. Like, Hugh Jackman?
Number 3. Tom Hiddleston as Owen Wilson as Loki. Here's another Owen Wilson impression, but with a twist. While appearing at the Australian Film Festival Popcorn Taxi, Tom Hiddleston was asked to deliver his fantastic take on Owen Wilson's voice, but as the Marvel character Loki.
I said.
After a few self-empowering words, Hiddleston accepted the challenge and warped into the bumbling actor.
Is not this simpler? Is this not your natural state?
While the vocal impression isn't as refined as Bradley Cooper's take, the overall mannerisms conveyed a man highly dedicated to the craft of personal mockery.
For God's sake, just, kneel.
Number 2. Ariana Grande as Celine Dion. In her first talking appearance on a late-night talk show, the former Victorious star briefly played nervous before grabbing the mic and nailing one of the finest impressions ever seen on late-night television. Guided by the husky baritone vocals of Jimmy Fallon, Ariana Grande closed her eyes and let the spirit of Celine Dion fill her soul.
Certain as the sun.
Certain as the sun, baby.
And by that we mean she exaggerated each and every lyric with creative mumbo-jumbo. This impression is all about the ad-libs, and Ms. Grande stunned millions by achieving the French-Canadian's unique tone.
Bitter, sweet and strange, finding you can change.
As the cherry on top, Ariana spoke to the audience in character, and closed with a soft chest thump.
Thank you, Jimmy! Shall we go for it? That was great.
That Celine is going to love that.
Thank you.
Not quite at the end yet. Almost there though. Just be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Alright, back to business. Number 1. Christina Aguilera as Britney Spears. Ah, the wheel of musical impressions. The highly contrived Tonight Show segment designed to make viewers believe everything is random. Even so, it's a fantastic bit that allows guests to showcase their hidden talents. When Christina Aguilera appeared on Jimmy Fallon's show, she interpreted the distinct voice of Cher.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Before singing This Little Piggy as former Mickey Mouse Club castmate Britney Spears. And, well, it was breathtaking.
This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home.
Meaning, Aguilera sucked out every breath and took her time finding the otherworldly pitch of the Princess of Pop.
When we all the way home.
Seems like Xtina's got a thing for impressions. Just check out some more of her celebrity impersonations, including another one of Cher and Brit for a digital exclusive for The Voice.
Like Sheldon?
Shelton.
Who's Blake Sheldon? Let me try it. Oh my god, again!
I think it's kind of cute that Christina Aguilera does a Britney impression because they used to be Musketeers together. You think Britney can do a Christina Aguilera impression? Yeah, I doubt it too. Anyway, be sure to let us know which your favorite is in the comments. And also, I am curious if you guys do any celebrity impersonations. I would love to see those. Anyway, be sure to like and subscribe and check out these other videos to keep the party going.